Hey, what's up, you guys? It's Boost here, bringing you another vlog, and today we're going to be doing something a little bit different. Not extremely different, unfortunately, considering it's just a vlog, just like I kind of normally do. What we're going to be doing is a top 10 most anticipated films of 2013. So this is my 10 my 10 films that I am looking most forward to this year. So let's start it off right away at number 10. We got Ryan Gosling, Bradley Cooper, Eva Mendes, and a bigger ensemble cast in The Place Beyond the Pines. This movie looks incredible. I saw the trailer for this and I knew right away that this is going to be on my top 10 list, and it gives me goosebumps when I watch the trailer, and I'm not gonna lie about that. It's by the director who made the film Blue Valentine, which is also it's an alright movie. It's extremely sad though, I gotta say. But yeah, so number 10, The Place Beyond the Pines, and number 9, and some people are gonna hate me for this. It's The Hangover Part 3. I enjoyed The Hangover Part 2. Although it was a rehash of the first one, it was funny as hell. I laughed so hard at some parts, even though it was extremely uncomfortable. So yes, Hangover 3. Whole cast is coming back. You know, last time going. Doesn't look like it's going to be another rehash. So yeah, I'm looking forward to that. At number 8, we have the Fast and the Furious 6. Now, although I did not like Fast and the Furious 2 to 4, Fast and the Furious 1 was obviously it was a cool movie, like great looking cars and stuff like that. Yeah, Fast and the Furious 2 to 4 were just terrible in my opinion, and then Fast 5 was awesome. Like it really just blew my mind. I thought that movie, I thought it was just going to be, same old, same old. The Rock was in it, whatever. But it was great, it kind of just took a little flip side from what the usual Fast and the Furious movies were, which number 4 kind of tried to do, but didn't do well at all. And yeah, and Fast and Furious 6 trailer came out, and it just looks like a lot of the same, just fun action that you know is not possible, but you don't care whether it's possible or not. At number 7, we have The Great Gatsby. This is another film, when I first saw the trailer, I was extremely excited for. Unfortunately, we have to wait for this year to be able to watch the movie. We would have already have watched the movie on Christmas Day, but there were some like 3D stuff that they needed to fix or something like that, or something about Leonardo DiCaprio not wanting to release 2 movies that he's in on the same day. I don't remember, honestly. But yeah, so we're waiting this year for it to come out, and the second trailer, I've watched it recently, and it's just another trailer that just really gives me goosebumps when I watch it. You got Leonardo DiCaprio and Tobey Maguire, and when Tobey Maguire is put behind a camera or in front of a camera and there's a good director behind him, he's going to do good, and I can guarantee you that this film is going to be a great movie. At number 6, we have Pain and Gain. This is, once again, just another one of those movies, just like Fast and the Furious, where it's just mindless fun and action. And although it's a Michael Bay film, yeah, it's a Michael Bay film, I enjoyed the Transformers movies. It's just pure, just fun, like nothing like, I guess it kind of was trying to be serious, but it's like 2 hours and 30 minutes of pure, non-stop, just awesome action all over the place. And I hope that Pain and Gain won't be 2 hours and 30 minutes, but will be about 2 hours of just super fun comedy between The Rock and Mark Wahlberg, and a lot of action and a lot of fun, just like the Transformer films were. So at number 5 now, we're cutting it down to the close, or we're cutting it close to the end. We have Thor: The Dark World. Now, I don't know, the Thor movie was a lot of fun. The first time I watched it, I was like, yeah, that was a decent movie. And then the second time I watched it again on Netflix the other day, and I was like, wow, this is actually a really good movie. They really pulled off Thor's solo film. So I hope that they can really do it again. I heard a lot of the people who worked on Game of Thrones are going to be working on the second one. So I have a lot of faith in it, and hopefully it'll be good. So at number 4, we have The Wolverine. Now, there is no excuse for what happened with the first Wolverine film. That X-Men Origins Wolverine was an abomination. But I still do believe that a solo Wolverine film can be done correctly, and with the plot of this one, it definitely seems like that is possible. So I am really looking forward to this. At number 3, we have Kick-Ass 2. Now, I recently did a review for the trailer of this film, and with Jim Carrey being involved and with the rest of the cast coming back, this film is going to be so awesome and so much fun, and hopefully have that same comic or comedy relief that it did in the first film, and hopefully it doesn't stick too much to it to the comics did, because I've read the comic recently, and it is extremely dark and brutal and kind of like scary at some points. But yeah, it looks like it's gonna be a great film, and I'm so excited to see what Jim Carrey's gonna do in that movie. So at number 2, the runner-up is Man of Steel. We have Zack Snyder. He worked on, he did Watchmen. He directed Watchmen and 300, both great movies, and Watchmen being a DC movie. And then we have the producer, who's Christopher Nolan, the guy who directed the Batman trilogy of this decade. Incredible, incredible movies. We have the Batman Begins, The Dark Knight, and The Dark Knight Rises, all directed by Christopher Nolan, and he's producing this movie. And apparently the trailer is literally like the tip of the iceberg from what we can see from this movie. So we haven't had a good Superman movie in a long time, and I'm excited to hopefully see a great Superman movie this time around. And not only that, but I want to see if they're going to actually try and attempt to set up a Justice League film. So yeah, that's another big reason why I'm excited for it. So at number 1, my number 1 most anticipated film of this year, it's Iron Man 3. There is no questioning that. Iron Man 3 is just going to be a pure nerd fest like Avengers was, and it just looks so awesome. We got Shane Black directing it this time around, and he's the director of the Lethal Weapon movies and this film called Kiss Kiss Bang Bang, which Robert Downey Jr. stars in. Both amazing movies. I can't wait. I cannot wait. I am going to be pre-ordering my tickets 1 week beforehand, just to get good seats. I'm super excited. So yeah, that is my top 10 list. I hope you guys enjoyed, because I really had a lot of fun, just taking the time to sit down and, think about what I'm just excited to see. So comment below what you guys are excited to see. If you agree with me, tell me that. If you would change this up, comment what you would change. Other than that, like, favorite, comment, and subscribe. I'm Caboose. See you guys later.